Don't know where Stroll is, so we'll just teleport to him. He's probably like
He was literally
next to
right
me.
in front of you. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, bud.
Oh, it's you.
What's going on? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze up before I take the first step.
Oh, right.
If you're sure, I suppose now is as good a time as any. My home at the village of Halia is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. We'll need the runner, so please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we could make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter.
But if we do this, that means we can always go there, right?
What do we need to go here for?
I don't know, the scenery?
With Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia.
You know, for all the memories.
Memories. Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by gauntlet runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way. Used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you'd seen it like that. I know I'll see it someday.
No.
It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever ago, yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives. Nothing more than another mouth to feed. I suppose of the burden I'd become. I went to the side of our manor, but all I found was rubble. Few walls were sort of standing. It was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except I discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. Found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubt this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that alone. Would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay to be nervous. I'm here if you need me. It's reassuring to have you by my side. Waited nearby while Stroll read the will. It's a good thing we found this. It seems I do indeed have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
What?
Oh.
It made it all the way to the capital? But it doesn't give a specific location. Letter's unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Try not to let the anger win.
Sorry.
Whenever I think back to that day, my father names me the sole heir to his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. That's weird. I can see his outline. Look at the recording.
Mm-hmm.
I can see like a glowing halo around Stroll.
Yeah.
I feel only shame at such endearments.
You can kind of see it on the TV, too. There's a blue,
Yeah.
aura around him.
I can see it a little bit. As it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose, to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt,
Definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. I could make people speak the name of House Haliatus with reverence, and once it lives to the top, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. Never imagined the day would come I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. Since Stroll's deep in trust and his determination to confront his destiny. Rank 5, baby!
I must use my nobility for good.
Battle aura. In reserve, the amount of experience Stroll gains increases.
Oh, nice.
I think you get like less if you're in reserve, and then as you rank them up, it gets to be like the exact same amount.
Yeah.
First things first. Sure, he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. Tell me about him. What was your father like? He was a big man, so much that he was standing next to my mother made her look teeny. But despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. He never treated people lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grand Trad was a source of fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Halia they were a rare feast.
Aha.
Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same street same one every time. Perhaps maybe they remember him. And maybe our best lead. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I need all the help I can get.
This one's important. All right.
First, I have one more thing I need to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. I like Stroll. Dude's been through some shit. Say that about everybody, though.
All right, then.
We need to go and...
We debating today?
Yeah, we're debating every night.
Nice.
We're debating every night for the next... we're debating tonight and tomorrow, and then we're going to jump off of a cliff next on the 13th.
Cool. Sounds good.
Oh, Loveless!
Hello.
Everyone listen.
Oh my god.
When I'm king, I'm turning half the country cities into entertainment districts, and the spirits will flow from there, casks free for all. This is a pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your things into the debate?
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, I'm supposed to do this in Grand Trad.
Oh.
That's fine. This debate helps.
I mean, you end up doing all the debates anyway, right? It doesn't really matter what time you end up doing them in, right?
You can miss these.
Mm.
Like, I missed one in a playthrough, and I had to go through a whole playthrough to get... I think I needed to debate... he's a Roussant guy, but he's like wearing all armor. I can't remember his name.
So do you need to reload real quick? And
No, I'll just do this one, because it's... The other one is just eloquence. This is eloquence and
imagine it. Okay, so it puts us ahead. All right.
You got a problem with what I'm saying? Hey, wait, I know you. You're that chump who says he'll help anyone in need, aren't you?
It's interesting.
Well, sit your ass down and let a man who's truly fit to be king pluck those flowery ideas right out of your ears.
Everyone listen. I am...
When I'm king, I'm turning half the city's country into...
Same
When
way.
whether you're rich, you're poor, every side can get as pissed as the next. That's true equality. Then after loads of people migrate to our merry city, the tourists will start pouring in and lining all our pockets. Free booze, you got my vote. And all that just from free alcohol. What would that do anything to help out a place like Martira, though?
Please listen.
We need policies that address the tribal inequality and class discrimination. Drinking doesn't solve those. Yeah, you got some grand policy you want to lay out? Go on, then. Nah, Loveless has got no right to say that. Both of them are spitting shite into the wind, but if I had to pick that smelled rosier, I'd take his.
This little
You trying to make this more complicated than it is. Don't think you've won,
Well, I did. So, yeah.
bitch. It's a great debate earlier. You had the other candidate totally off guard.
Works for me.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Guide, why would you tell me to go to Grand Trad though?
Time marches on.
What are we
The
doing
age
during
of
the
new
day?
king draws
So it's
nearer.
supposed to be in Grand Trad.
No. Because the 12th we go hang out with Maria.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's 5 points in eloquence instead.
No, it's not that much. It's probably 3 or 4, same as we just got.
All right.
Interesting.
I'm just a bother to Miss Fabienne. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. We'll be best friends with Maria, and then at the end of the game, never see her again because she's already done.
Mm. She likes bread.
Oh, that's how you know she cares. She gave that kid bread. You have a moment? Something I want to ask you. It's about Maria.
Sorry.
I know you must be busy.
You.
I'll come and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
That's kind of.
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is.
About that.
I may have an idea as to why. I'm happy she wants to help me out, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch. Look what you've done.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilled my drink all down my leg. That's your idea of service, Fabienne? I'm sorry.
Well,
Keep your britches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies. Could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
Listen.
You don't have to apologize. It's all my fault.
By the way,
Miss Fabienne was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabienne I can carry both food and drinks now. Think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Does she not want me in here anymore? Why do you keep coming up with this? Where is this coming from?
All the people outside.
Fair. Papa didn't want me either, so he left me.
Maria.
May I come in?
It's all right.
Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabienne, I promise I'll be a good girl from now on. I really, and I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you?
Maria.
Oh my, Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you could stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl. This is your home. I may not be your mother by blood, God rest your soul, but nonetheless you are still my most precious treasure by family, and I consider you a daughter.
Okay.
Now listen here, your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because they truly, deeply cared about you.
About that.
I made a promise with him, too. He told me to always take care of you. Papa really said that? He really did. And even if he can't be here himself, I'm sure he'd want you to be happy. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. More than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa, too, by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why.
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, you have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
All right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy or sad, or if you just want to talk about your papa. I'll always be here.
Okay. Yeah. Mister.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family.
It's okay. I can really stay.
I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time to see how she's doing for me? Alright, about that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and got in a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before he went home, and he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself.
I see.
Okay, I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. That means there's more I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up, and before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for everything. I'll see you later. God, I'm such a sucker for like found families. God damn it.
Well then.
Where are we debating tonight?
Martira.
Oh.
If Loveless is here again, I'm just going to go to the other place.
Let's head there right away.
Just to even it out.
Just to see.
Maybe we did this one a day early.
Maybe.
Hmm?
Oh, it's the other girl.
Okay.
That's fine.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Alright, folks, listen here.
I vow to create a kingdom where gauntlet runners are available to all. Lena Caden, at your service.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Oh, you're the kid in the weird gauntlet runner. Of course I remember you. Not worried about losing to some run-of-the-mill gauntlet runner, but yours really caught me off guard. I carry the name of my workshop on my shoulders, so I can't lose, whether it's a debate or some other type of contest. You're on.
Alright, folks, listen here.
When I become queen, I'll make sure everyone has a gauntlet runner. Not only would it make transportation safer, it'd create a bunch of ace jobs for everyone. Besides, isn't riding in a cool gauntlet runner something everybody dreams of? Caden Workshop has a great selection of them. I always wanted to cruise in a gauntlet runner. I heard Lena's family is famous for their gauntlet runner workshop. Okay, so what?
Will you rule or just sell runners?
No, it's the one I'm hovering over, but it's one of those like, so what else are you doing?
Demand would overwhelm you. You wouldn't have time for it.
But it's the realization of, okay, you're running on this policy, but what taxes, immigration, like foreign businesses, what else are you doing?
Wait.
Free gauntlet runner.
Looks directly into the camera. 9/11 was bad. Runners won't solve the issues of discrimination and poverty cause.
Kisses last baby in town.
I already did that with my knife.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Tribal discrimination really pisses me off. Like the daft fools who question my runner's performance just because I'm Ujif. Isn't Lena agreeing with him? Lena probably just wants to sell gauntlet runners.
Yeah.
Will's talking dreams too, but it's a bit more grounded than hers. Bugger, why is everyone taking your side? Shit. I didn't think about this at all. You did great in the debate earlier. Seems you even won over the candidate.
Works for me.
I'm surprised at how little you see of her.
Yeah.
Like, you see her maybe 3 or 4 times, and then she drops out.
Hmm.
She's just here to sell her fucking shit. Smart move, though.
Yeah.
I do not blame her at all. Like, hey man, we're doing this whole race thing.
Maybe that's
I've got a gauntlet runner.
Maybe that's why she drops out. Maybe just getting her name out there helps the business to the point that she's just like, okay.
Yeah, no, that's 100% what she's doing. Yeah, I'm in the race. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Buy my shit.
Buy my shit.
And once you're done buying my shit, where'd she go?
Hi, Esme.
Yep. That's who we're hanging out with today. He likes invincible noodles. Dun dun dun. Why is it we're like at the top of the stairs?
They want to play at the top of the stairs.
Why?
I don't know. They've got plenty of room on the other side of the whole fucking building.
But it's like you would fall
But
and get hurt.
right
Why would you be
here-
right next to the stairs?
at the steepest part of the hill.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's go roll around in the grass that we've seen you take the dog out and piss in.
Yeah. There's actually probably a lump of shit out there that I didn't clean up earlier.
You probably should do that.
It's just the one. I do it on purpose because I know they're going out there to play. I kind of hope that they step in it.
Oh, that's mean.
It's one way to teach them.
I guess. You want to help with something? I might have found a spot to put my son down to rest. Okay.
My thanks.
It's the cemetery on the outskirts of town. Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings of the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here, among many his own age. Doesn't seem they cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in cinched pieces. Hard enough for the boy his age to fit in.
That means
We'll look somewhere else.
My thanks.
Think we'll do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me just a bit further? Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I could feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. Might be dangerous. Can't stand the thought of a hungry beast disturbing his
I
grave.
shouldn't.
Think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations.
got it.
Yeah,
My
take your
thanks.
time.
Appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
You're just not ready to let your son go. We understand.
All you you've traveled far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home. Some scatter the bones to the sea. Some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury their bones in the village communal cemetery. After all the contemplation, that they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision, and looked down at them for it.
But
As I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome death of someone close. That's why when you lose somebody, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already shown more than enough for me. Already done more than enough. We can take our time.
Fine.
Give it as much thought as you need. Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Your son's not getting any deader, man. We got all the time in the world.
Yeah. I was watching my icon flicker as you laughed.
Yeah.
This time, I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
no.
Just looks like a place my son loved.
My son.
think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even then, he stumbled and fell, always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing the flowers to me, and pebbles clutched in tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst through the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know it's just an empty fantasy. You've endured so much.
My apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful. The wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. Sure, my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind at his face. And yet... You want to keep looking somewhere else?
Not so.
It's not that. I just have one thing that's holding me back. Sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What?
Just remembering this about your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited once since I left. Sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back. A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known.
Let's go.
Well, let's just go and see. But, no, you're right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of a proper place.
Your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels as something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. Now you can assassinate.
Yay! We can kill other people's kids.
Don't worry about it.
To a decision.
Justice.
Thanks for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head back to the village another day. Let's head to the village another day. Call upon me when you have spare the time. For today, let's rejoin our comrades. Alright, let's see. What am I going to do now? I need to raise Thief on you to get that. But you can get it.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
All of his continue to have steel.
Good. Now we use 2 katanas.
I have retained my edge.
Yeah, you can go to that. Let's give you this one too.
This, all right?
You also need strike skills.
I'm counting.
His magic's okay, but a lot of his like good moves are physical. He gets dark moves that are physical.
Oh, okay.
Steady effort is key.
Well,
All right then.
What do you want to do?
And this is the 13th, so we go jump off a cliff.
Well met, eh?
we're jumping.
Worth a try, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, only 250 reeve to jump off this cliff? Okay.
So you've made up your mind about this.
Hell yeah.
Can tell by the look in your face you're committed. I guess I can talk you out of this. Alright, looks like everything's set. Get ready. I step off the ledge confidently. Hell yeah!
Boing.
Incredible!
You dove with such elegance, such artistry even. Wow, impressive. I enjoyed watching that, so I wanted to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it.
All right.
Damn. This foreign coin, it's almost the value of 250 reef. Weird.
Time marches on.
I'm going to vote for that guy.
Yeah.
Draws nearer.
It's wild. I watched him jump off a cliff.
He said today.
Hey,
Yeah, to go Maneir's Grotto. We'll do that tomorrow. It'll be fine. I got more important things to do.
Yeah, we got enough time that we can do like the day and night cycle, and then in the episode, and then we'll start the episode at the next dungeon.
All right, cool. So these two are available to rank up, but their next thing is while they're on the Gauntlet Runner.
Okay, cool.
That's what those mean.
Okay.
Um,
Maria's able to go.
these
up.
two are available, but you have to find them.
Okay.
Like, we don't know where they're at. And more is available. I just have to do the thing for it.
We know where Alonzo is. He's in Briarhaven.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
Right.
We don't know where he's at there.
Okay.
Hang on, one thing. There they are.
Nice.
I sworn we had more than two.
Nope. Not yet, anyways. We might get one on the way to Briarhaven or something.
We probably do. Talk to Miss Fabienne. I wanted to talk to Papa, too. Wanted to ask you something. Actually, never mind. It's nothing.
Stop saying that. Just tell me.
I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabienne said that Papa is always watching over people. So I thought that if Papa was watching over me, too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. The guards at the entrance reluctantly let us in at Maria's pleading. Wonder if Papa heard me.
Hold on.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
What did I say? What'd you ask him? Told him I'm sorry.
By the way.
Thought Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I'm sorry. Miss Fabienne said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things. Told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong that whole time. Must be relieved.
Yeah.
Why do you glow orange every time you answer a question?
Yeah, that's kind of weird, bruh.
Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Miss Fabienne told me his job was to make sure everyone's okay. I loved when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug, and he'd always make me feel better. I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too. Oh, but I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then? You can do other
In
things.
that case,
Why not concentrate on making people feel happy? Is that really all I have to do?
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First, I'm going to make sure that Miss Fabienne is okay. Wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabienne wants? She says she doesn't need anything, like pretty clothes. So I was thinking flowers and some snacks and a new sign. She always says the sign's beaten up by the weather. If I make it look really pretty again, do you think that'll make her happy?
Wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa and Miss Fabienne and me and you all smiling together. That's a great idea.
Really?
You think so? Oh, I should have picked the whole family.
Yeah.
I want you to be on the sign too, because you're my treasure. Aw. And sense Maria's deep affection and trust.
I'm okay.
Wait, do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget, it also has to have pretty pictures on it. I know an artist.
if so,
That's Nuris. He's good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah,
I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Norris.
thank you. Bye.
Come back soon, mister. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Norris. Yeah? You're getting a commission. What?
Watch this child. Bye.
Alright, what's the thing today? Tonight, we... Help Miss Fabienne.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. You
What's
know,
up, kid?
Yeah.
mister?
Are you gonna cook something? I want to help.
Hell yeah.
So if Maria's here, she's there to help you instead of Gallica. Today we're making my favorite, desert veggie stew. It's almost done. It's gonna be yummy. But I can smell something burnt coming from the pot. Is something wrong with it?
I feel like it scraped the top. Do-do.
I think it is scraped the top, but I'll wait for you.
Metaphor cooking. Do-do. Veggie stew. Scrape the top.
All right.
We'll scrape the top part that's not burnt into another pot.
Okay.
I see now. That way we don't use the burnt parts. I can't wait to see it when it's done. Maria and I poured our hearts into the dish. Fluffy, fragrant plumes of steam emanating from the are emanating from the dish. Let's serve it to the customer.
I'm glad.
Customer really loved it. It's all thanks to your help. It looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel my tolerance improved.
All right.
I continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
What do you think?
All right, we're gonna save here because next episode we're going to the Man-Eater's Grotto. That's it, guys. We're finally gonna go get that hunt we were talking about.
Finally, dungeon crawler.
Are you guys having fun with these hanging out with friends episodes? Because I kind of dig them.
That's all the Atlas games are.
I like the feeling of marking stuff off.
Mhm.
So it's like when I'm going through it and we're like, oh, we're at rank 3, cool. We got the next skill thing for it, and then it's like, fuck, I've got 8 more times I have to hang out, or 5 more times I have to hang out with them.
Yeah.
And then watching that slowly tick away to being like, oh, I've only got 3 more for Maria.
Mm.
It feels good, like I'm like finishing off a checklist.
Yeah.
It gets that little bit of my brain being like, oh, we're almost done.
And it's
But
a
yeah.
sell day too.
It is a sale day. I'm gonna go and look around for stuff.